Welcome, travelers and immigrants, to Redstone Tinkering. Now, don't worry about Sins of the Solar Empire. I'll be getting back to that soon. For right now, I want to show you guys something really cool that I discovered long ago. You can probably see it on the right side of the screen. Now, what I'm going to call this is the 2-for-1 input. There's 2 inputs, 1 output. Well, how does this work? Well, first off, let me show you how it works. Flip this lever, flip that lever, turns off. Now, it doesn't matter which lever you flip, you'll get the same result. Oop, there we go. Now, how does this work? Well, I'm going to show you an enlarged version of this. This one's actually quite compressed. Now, if we go over here, now let me tell you what's going on. Currently, this redstone torch is powering this redstone torch, and this redstone torch, which isn't powering this, means that this one is on. And now, if I were to flip this powers this block and this block, keeping these two off, but not this one, meaning this block, this redstone torch turns on, comes over here, and turns off this block. Now, if I were to flip the other switch, all 3 are now off. This comes back on. That torch comes on. That torch comes on. Those are off. That's on. Doesn't matter what order you do this in. It will just keep doing it. Now, how do you build such a marvel? Let me clear my inventory really quick. Oop. Now I'm going to be needing that lever. Now, it's actually very, very compressed. You need a block here. Put a redstone torch on top. Put a block on top. Block to either side with dust on top. Whoop. Dust on top. Then I'll put some stone. Really should have put this in the middle. Ah, well, live and learn. Okay, there's that. Now we're going to need our redstone torches here. It still does take up 3x5. I just put that a little bit too ahead. I know, real professional of me. Put blocks on top. Block to the middle. Might as well fill that in. Put redstone dust here. Block here. And here's your output, which can be any direction you want. Just as long as you don't put a regular redstone right here, because then it glitches out. Unless you do that. Yep, just as I thought, remains powered. Because of that thing right there. So, redstone torch, redstone, or even a block. Again, however you want to output this, anyway, just make sure you don't put anything on these blocks, because that's where redstoneness goes. And of course, if you do put a redstone dust here, it will create an infinite loop, which will break the system. So just use redstone torches stuck on this block here, because that means that only when this block gets powered will this ever turn off. Now, how will we connect it? Rather simply. We put a repeater right there, block there, torch here, no, not torch, dust there, here, with a lever. Block, and then just do the same thing on this side. Now put a lever on top of here. Now this will do the exact same thing as we saw over there. In fact, it's set up the exact same way. However, this is not limited to just being that direction. Oop, let me break those blocks because you can't put anything on top of them. As long as that block is getting powered, it will work. And as long as this block gets powered, it will always work. Meaning that you can fit this in whatever orientation, whether you have a 3x3 hole or 3x3x3 hole and you'd rather keep it about 3 wide instead of it being about 5 wide. Well, then go right on ahead. Flip the orientation so it's coming out here or down here. Or to the sides or whatever fits your needs right now. Heck, you could probably even do that. Now, this has been a proof of concept. Redstone Tinkering Part 1. I will bring you something quite amazing the next time I see you. And I'm kind of stoked for it. Actually, I have 2 machines in mind. But that'll be for the next time. If you want to see more, mash that like button. And let me know what you thought of this in the comments down below. Farewell, travelers and immigrants. Take care.